May be too physical for Gatti at this stage of Gatti's career, given how much ring experience Gatti has, how much wear and tear he's taken. And it's a fight for which Julio Jr. is going to get a lot of credit from media if he wins it, because Arturo is so well known.
Yeah, but Arturo's got a hard fight on his hands on July the 14th, too, and I have to admire him for taking this fight with Gomez. He doesn't get easy fights.
That's right. It's not a sure thing matchup because he's got to get past Alfonso Gomez.
Tough fight.
Now, Julio Cesar Jr. is absolutely convinced at this moment he's going to knock Grover Wiley out with one of those left hooks to the body. So he's just focusing on setting that shot up and firing it over and over and over when he gets the chance. And he's hurt Wiley twice more in this round with left hooks to the body. Straight right hand upstairs might do the job too.
Well, that's what he needs to do. He needs to jab more. For a tall guy, he doesn't jab enough. He needs to work his jab, set up the guy, and then drop big shots on him, but he's not boxing enough.
Wiley has come back to showing that resolve he showed in the first round. He's going to come forward and make his mark in the fight somehow or another. You heard Midge Miner, his trainer, saying go ahead and bang him on the arms. Wiley's done just that in the second round.
The jab is not a serious jab.
No.
He's not trying to hurt you or move you or set you up with the jab.
No, he could definitely, if you're talking about Chavez, he could definitely improve on that part of his game.
Yeah, he doesn't box. He doesn't take advantage. I'd love to see him throw his left hook, but he doesn't jab at all hardly. If it does, not an authoritative jab. It's just a time-driven jab.
And because he doesn't use his jab much, he runs the risk of getting into situations like that, where somebody can simply back him into the ropes and land a shot or two.
But
It'd be easier to manage things if he threw his jab more.
Yeah, even though he's a tall guy, he still likes to bang. He really don't like to box that much.
I mean, you compare that pawing jab effort to what fighters with long arms like this would normally try to do. It's two different things. There he is, Julio Chavez Sr., Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., man who won his first 93 fights before finally suffering an official loss. And another fight that Chavez Jr. talks about is he wants to fight Oscar De La Hoya to avenge De La Hoya's 2 victories over his dad.
Use your jab. Remember to use that jab now.
Well, it sounds as though Chavez Jr.'s trainer, Rodolfo Chavez, also feels as though he should use his jab, something Larry Merchant brought up in the last round.
Rodolfo is the older brother. He's older than Julio Cesar Sr. And I was training Julio Sr. He was telling me that Rodolfo was the one who got him into boxing and helped train him when he was a little kid.
What was it like training Julio Cesar Chavez Sr.?
Unbelievable, his work ethic, but also never have I been involved with a person with the popularity that he had. It was particularly because we trained in Mexico. He was just a good fighter, though.
Wasn't he a work hard, party hard kind of a guy?
Well, when I got involved with him, he had just lost to Frankie Rally. Said that he, spent a lot of time having a lot of cervezas every day after training. So he changed that every day with watermelon after training.
Watermelon's better than cerveza.
Yeah, for lots of reasons. But he trained very good. So I really had a great pleasure training him down there.
Regarded as the greatest of Mexican fighters, which is saying a lot.
And what was interesting, he could box very well. But I was surprised when he could get on his toes and box.
We're told that a New York State Athletic Commission official has just warned Chavez Sr., incidentally, not to shout instructions into his son's corner. Leave it to the uncle.
If he moved a couple of rows back and was in this ringside seats, he could do it as a fan.
Manny, everybody knows about the great left hook, particularly to the body, and the overwhelming willpower of Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. What was the most underrated element
He's hurt
of his fight
again.
game?
Wiley is hurt again from a body shot.
Forget about the underrated part. This may be the knockout coming here.
Systematically destroying him with the left hand. But he's mixing it up.
7, 8,
And he started the round jabbing.
Yep,
Emmanuel.
yep. And then he'll throw a hook to the head, and then the top, and then he'll throw a hook to the body, then he'll throw the hook between the gloves, and then he'll jab, and throw another. So he don't know where the punch is coming
One or
from.
two more left hooks to the body just might do the trick here. Wiley's just trying to hang in and sort of catch his breath. And another body shot puts him down. That's the third knockout down in the fight, and Wiley is shaking his head as if to say, that will do.
Yes. Can't make it, he's saying.
That's what you do when you hammer them to the liver.
And it's unusual to see young fighters like we're seeing with him and Cotto, who are most effective with the body punches, which is from the old school. Very few fighters today throw body punches effectively.
Well, you know, where do you think he learned it?
From watching his dad's films, probably more so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's in the genes, baby. An innate understanding of the power of the ground game. Why throw when you can run? Making Papa proud. Here's the first left hook to the body that hurts him in that round.
Yep, so he was looking for the left hook on top because he kept throwing little light left hooks on the side of the head. Just enough, and then he starts bringing them up between the gloves.
Well, if this is going to be the theme of the evening, it doesn't bode well for Zab Judah.
No, if left hooks to the body is going to be the star tonight.
And here's the last of the left hooks to the body. Oh, what perfect camera work. What a beautiful illustration of the power, as I say, of the ground game. No need to throw it when you can run like that right up the middle.
And he knew where every punch was going when he threw them to. Nothing was thrown wild and reckless.
So you get the knockout on a body shot, the finishing body shot from Soto. You get the series of body shots from Chavez Jr. You get Michael Buffer once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eddie Claudio counts to 10 and signals the bout is over. The winner by knockout victory at 2 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 3, still undefeated, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Final CompuBox numbers. Chavez Jr. landing exactly twice as many punches as the carefully chosen opponent from Omaha, Nebraska. A man whose great credential for being here was that he got a win over Chavez's dad. Chavez Jr. throwing 61 more punches and landing at a higher percentage, 34-25. Power shots are where the story will be told. The jab was a relatively small element in his arsenal. And Chavez Jr. more than doubling Wiley in power punches while throwing 22 more and landing 51%. So recurring theme. Soto lands 53% of his power shots against Pacquiao and finishes it off with a left hook to the body. Chavez Jr. lands 51% of his power shots against Wiley and does all of the recurrent damage on the way to the knockout with his left hook to the body. And in the main event, you may see the best left hook to the body currently